Rijmschot voor Made in Piemont Wines. We zijn hier vandaag in Alto Piemonte, in de regio waar de Boca gemaakt wordt. Dus de wijn die dus ook een Nebbiolo is. En ik ben samen met Caterina van Podere ai Valloni. Zij gaat me even uitleggen welke wijnen we hier in de aanbieding hebben, welke wijnen hier worden geproduceerd en waaruit ze bestaan. Caterina, sei in grado, you are able to tell us something about these wines?
Yes, sure. Welcome here at Podere Valloni, and I just want to tell you something about our wines. We are one of the ancient producers of Boca dog wines, and now we are inside the territory of the natural park of Mount Venera, and also in the area where there was the huge supervolcano of Valsesia. Now, today we present our three products. We start with Colline Novaresi Rosso. The name of this wine is Sass Russ, and the Sass Russ is dedicated to these red rocks. These rocks are coming from the supervolcano, so this is lava. Is the ancient lava that we have in our hills, and this kind of soil is the main characteristics of our wines. So this kind of rocks gives to our wines a very high acidity, a very high minerality in mouth. Then we can pass to the second wine. The second wine is a Colline Novaresi Nebbiolo.
Yes, which is in our glass.
Yes, and you see the color is a ruby red with some purple hints. And this wine is made with 85% of Nebbiolo and 15% of Vespolina. Vespolina gives to this wine a particular spicy notes on the nose.
Pepper.
Pepper, yes. Pepper is very typical of Vespolina. And this Colline Novaresi Nebbiolo is dedicated to Saint Gratus, because Saint Gratus was the bishop of Aosta, and he seems to be the protector of the vineyards against bad weather conditions. So it's important for us to dedicate him the wine. This wine stays for 6 to 8 months in barrique, but we buy used barrique, so we don't use new barrels. Yeah. And then we left it for 12 months in bottles, and then the wine is ready to be drink.
Yeah.
Okay. At the nose, you feel the spicy of Vespolina, the spicy notes, but also you see a lot of fruit.
Perfect.
Also in mouth, there are a lot of tannins.
Yeah.
Because we are on a very hard soil.
Yeah.
So these wines need to stay in barrel for a long time.
Yeah.
To obtain.
How long to have the perfect, let's say, Nebbiolo? Also, if it's a blend, the perfect Nebbiolo.
I think that we have to wait maybe for next autumn.
Next autumn to have already a good Barolo, good
Nebbiolo, yeah, to let the tannins to soft in your mouth. Okay, you have maybe to wait some months.
Next autumn, but they are already in sales.
Yes, the wine is ready to be drink.
Yeah,
but you feel that in your mouth you have some. The tannins are
already hard.
Yes.
Hard,
but this is the typical characteristics of our wines, because here we are more or less at 500 meters on the sea level, so we are high.
Yeah.
These are the last vineyards before the mountains.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are quite close to the mountains.
Yes. Okay.
And these are wines that need to stay in barrels and in bottles for a long time. They have a very long life in bottles.
How long can they be in the cantina of wine lover in Belgium. How long will they grow? Because
Yes.
at a certain moment, of course, they do not grow anymore. They do not
Yes.
get a high profile anymore.
Yes, I know.
What is the timing that it should be drunk? That it's at the end point.
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
I think that for this vintage, that is 2017, I think that maybe you can have it in at maximum 2 years.
Yeah.
From now, from the next 2 years, the wine will be good.
Will
And
be-
it will arrive at the maximum level.
At the
And then
maximum
will
in
stay-
in 2 years.
Yes, at maximum 2 years. But I
And
think
then it will keeping its same
yes,
level.
Sure, sure,
okay.
sure. But to have a wine that you can keep in your cantina for a long time, we have to stay on Boca. Yes,
On Boca.
yes.
Okay. Then we will present in the Boca afterwards.
Yes.
We have time to drink it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we are at the last of our wines, the most important of our production. This is Boca. Boca is the main denomination of this area, and just this year there are 50 years of Boca DOC. The denomination is the 50th anniversary of the denomination of Boca this year.
Okay.
Boca is produced with all the 3 grapes that we cultivated. So we have Nebbiolo, 70% of Nebbiolo, 20% of Vespolina, and 10% of Uva Rara. So 3 grapes. Boca stays in barrels, big barrels of 2,500 liters for 4 years. So you have a long aging in barrels. And you see that the color is red, but not ruby red like the previous wine, but just garnet red.
Yeah.
And it means that it has a long aging in wood. At the nose, you feel that there are some sweet notes, because from wood you have some sweet notes, and also spicy notes coming from Vespolina. If we want to taste it. It's very...
Of course, this is a very big difference with the previous one.
Yes.
This is a wine to serve, to place, to give a place, let's say, in your cantina.
Yes.
Because it can develop still
for a long time.
for a very long time.
For a long time. By now, we already have on sale very ancient vintages like 1991, 1994.
They are in still.
Yes.
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 Okay.
We just have a less quantity of bottles, but they are very good to taste by now, because you have this big acidity in the bottles, and the acidity allows you to maintain the wine in very good conditions in bottles for a long time.
Okay.
And you feel also a lot of minerality, a lot of salted notes.
It's very, very special, really.
It's completely different from the Nebbiolo that you find in lower Piedmont, so such in Lange. Only the main reason is the soil, the stones. Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's very nice. Thank you for this presentation.
Thank you.
We will still visit the cantina and let's say the vineyard.
Just one more thing. Sorry,
Yes.
I want to tell you that we are an organic winery.
That's very important because it is requested in Belgium.
Yes.
For all the 3 wines?
For the first and the second one, because we obtained the certification in 2014. So all our wines from vintage 2014 are certificated organic.
Okay. I think that's a lot requested in Belgium. Okay.
Thank you, Karina.
Chin.
Chin.